Hey English 112, Miss Brewer here for your week 9 lecture video. This is going to be pretty short and to the point. You already had a really long lecture video about how to do a literature review last week, and now you're just kind of still writing that. So the rough draft of your literature review will be due Wednesday at 11:55. And I want you to upload it in 2 places. I want you to upload your literature review to the assignment that says Literature Review Rough Draft. And I also want you to participate in the peer edit forum. So you will click on the forum, you will create a thread, and that thread will say, the title will be your name, literature review, all right? And then you will upload the Microsoft Word document of your literature review to that thread. After you create your own thread, then you go to a peers thread and look for one that no one has commented on, and then you volunteer to edit that paper. So you say, I will edit your paper, and you kind of claim their paper. After you do that, download their paper, use the insert comment feature through Microsoft Word to make comments on their paper, suggestions, things you see that they need to fix or change, if there's things that are confusing, if they're missing pieces, if they don't have headings, if they don't have, references, that's a big deal. Help them to kind of clean that up. And you will also complete the peer edit checklist for the literature review. So you'll download that and you'll fill out everything. And then you'll go back into the peer edit forum, go back to that person's thread, upload their edited copy, and upload the peer edit checklist there. You will also put the peer edit checklist in the assignment that says peer edit checklist, and that's so you get a grade for completing the checklist and peer editing someone else's paper. So you're essentially putting your rough draft in 2 places. You're putting your rough draft in the assignment and in the forum, and you're putting the checklist in 2 places. You're putting it in the forum and the assignment. And that's what we're working on this week. So you're going to finish up your literature review, and you're going to complete a peer edit, okay? I will be giving feedback on your rough drafts. It will take me some time to get through all 3 classes, so don't expect that, by Sunday, but it will be by the end of next week. You should have feedback from me on your literature review rough draft. It'll be basic feedback about format and citations and style of writing and those types of things. Next week, you guys are going to have a discussion forum to take part in, and I'll talk about your next assignment. And you will also have a revision week, okay? So that's when I'll encourage you to get some tutoring or submit your paper to NetTutor. But do be careful when you do that. Make sure that your paper is formatted the way that the student example is. And if anyone tells you to change that, don't do it, okay? So you need to make sure that you're following that example that I've provided you guys to follow. Make sure you have your headings that are in bold and centered. Make sure in the discussion you have your subheadings that are in bold but are not by themselves. They're just online embedded in the writing. So make sure that you are following that format. So all that we're working on this week is finishing our literature review and editing someone else's, and kind of waiting for the feedback. So you'll get feedback from a peer this Sunday. You'll get feedback from me by next Sunday so that you can go ahead and do some revisions. You also have the opportunity next week to partake in tutoring if you choose to do so. If you want a virtual session that's live, please make sure that you email me so that I can do a referral for you. You can't really do the live stuff until I do the referral, okay? And you can utilize NetTutor, but you can also utilize LCC's tutoring, and they do virtual sessions as well. So if you'd like a virtual session, shoot me an email. Hey, I'd like a virtual. Make sure you include your course and section number, because I need to know that so that I can submit it. And just, remind me that it's for the literature review, so I know what to put in for the referral information. If you guys have questions, please shoot me an email or touch base with me during my office hours so I can clarify any questions you have in regard to writing the literature review or completing the peer edit checklist. And I will be checking in with you guys next week as we move on to our next assignment in the course. Have a great week.